Well, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today going to talk about the battle passes that continue to go through the live economy. And this is the heart of the in-game economy. This is how we will gain most of our resources. As you can see on my screen here, I have finished the battle pass, gotten through all 50 tiers, which means I've gotten the bulk of the resources. It's getting towards the end of the Paradox Rift, which is a regular expansion when Temporal Forces comes out later in March. I expect the Battle Pass to be similar. It's always been similar thus far for regular expansions, but when special sets come out and reset the Battle Pass, which is going to happen late January with Paldean Fates, it will be a little different. So that some of this advice things will be different, and I will have a special video on that once we know what it is. But this is covering for standard battle passes. But even with the special ones, completing the battle pass is the most important thing. And you want to complete the daily quests each day. So you have 50 tiers of the battle pass, and you can finish like roughly a tier a day is pretty easy to do. And typically you have about 3 months, about 12 weeks or so, sometimes more, sometimes less. But 50 tiers, a tier a day, that's about 7 weeks, right? 7 or so weeks. So 2 months is about what you should be able to comfortably complete the battle pass. And now the downside, it's nice that you finish it pretty easily, so you don't have to grind and go crazy. The bad part is once you finish the battle pass, your rewards are very limited, and I hope they change that in the future because the reward. Okay, so the heart, you're going to complete the daily quests each day, right? We have 2 daily quests, and they have the one on the left that's a simpler one, and the one on the right that's a little bit more involved. They're the same things. Usually, it's just you have to do more of, like here's use an attack cost that costs at least 2 energy. The comparable one for the right-hand daily quest would be, I think, use an attack that costs at least 3 energy. Here, daily quest is take 3 prizes on the right. I think it's take 1 prize on the left, or maybe 2. So anyway, the nice thing is they're not type specific like they were in PTCGO, so you have more deck freedom. Some of them do require EXs. You do have the opportunity to re-roll each quest once a day. So you click on the little circle arrow, replace quest. I'm not going to do that, but you can only do that once. You lose your progress, but of course you're re-rolling quests you don't like sometimes, hey, I don't really want to play an EX deck, so let me try to get rid of that challenge. Hey, I don't really want to have to retreat my Pokemon. That's one of the ones that's more limiting, because retreat, you do more switching with switch cards and such than retreating in a lot of cases, so I sometimes re-roll that. But okay, so getting to the rewards of the daily quests, you get 50 coins, which are for the left-hand one, which are just for cosmetics, so kind of forgettable, and you get 300 points towards the battle pass, and it takes you 1,000 points. I don't know if they're points or credits, or I actually don't know what they're called. Whatever this little icon hexagon with the Pokeball in the middle. So 1,000 points, we'll say. You get 300 from this daily quest, and then the right-hand daily quest, you get 60 crystals, good towards buying products in the in-game store, which I've already talked about, and 500 points towards the battle pass. So the 2 daily quests get you 800 points, and then as you play games, you earn points towards the battle pass as well. It varies on how long the game goes, number of prizes taken. I'm not entirely sure what the formula is, but within a couple, so you get 800 from daily quest. You need 200 more to get to your 1,000 if you're going to complete a tier each day. You play a couple of games, you probably get those 200 extra points. So it makes a daily, 1 tier a day pretty easy. If you want to grind and just sit down, if you want to just sit down and play Pokemon for a couple hours, you're going to get through multiple tiers then, which is great too. So that progress is nice. The problem is once you finish the battle pass, like I've done, all I'm getting, these 300 and 500 points towards the battle pass are worthless. They don't carry over. So I get 50 coins, which I don't care about, towards cosmetics. I do get 60 crystals. Look, it's still worth completing that daily quest. It doesn't feel good necessarily, but if I get 1 month of 60 crystals per day, 3 times 6, what's 1,800, I think, crystals. So that's it. That's, more than enough to get me 1 Shadow Rider deck or a 6-pack of Celebrations, packs, which is what you want to be doing anyway. So finish the daily quest to get the crystals still. Like I said, I hope they increase it. So what do you get on the battle pass? For a regular battle pass, first off, there's the basic battle pass, which everyone gets unlocked automatically, and then the premium battle pass on the bottom. The premium battle pass costs 600 crystals to unlock it. You should do that. Always do it. It's just worth it. It doesn't really take any thought. You don't consider it, just as long as, even if you're a new player, it might take you a few days or a week to get those 600 crystals, but go ahead and unlock the premium battle pass. If you have to wait to earn the crystals and you've already made progress on the basic tiers, as soon as like if I was up to tier 4 in the basic one, and once I unlock the premium battle pass, I unlock all 4 tiers immediately and get those rewards. So don't worry about missing out on tiers if you have to delay. So that's a good thing to know. You do have the option when you unlock the basic battle pass, the premium battle pass, to pay extra. I don't remember what they call it now, and it's over 1,000 crystals. It's more crystals. You unlock a certain number of tiers. Yes, you don't have to wait, but it doesn't take you that long. It might take you a week or so to get it. And as a budget player, if you want to access a lot of cards and a lot of decks without spending money, save your crystals. Just unlock the premium battle pass for the 600 crystals. Don't pay extra. You don't need to. You'll unlock them soon enough. So you'll have other things to play with. So getting into what you get in the battle pass, you get a deck for the basic battle pass. The premium battle pass, a 60-card deck. You get some credits, 1,250 credits. I don't know if that changed or not. And you get some packs of the newest expansion. Excuse me, I have a tickle here. All right, so you'll get 7 packs, which you open immediately. You don't get to wait on the packs. You open them, you pull the cards. If you have duplicates of that you have full playsets of, they get dusted automatically. At this point, though, since you'll have just started, these are the first packs you're opening for this new expansion. You're probably not going to get any duplicates. You might get a few depending on what's in the decks. So you can see the 60 cards in the deck. This is a Roaring Moon deck. You get 2 Roaring Moon EXs. Some of the cards you want to make the deck. Then what happens is you go up the tiers. You get a mixture of packs. And on the basic battle pass, they're all packs from the newest expansion. You're going to get somewhere, I believe, my calculations, I didn't do it for this video, but if I'm trying to remember, somewhere between 70 and 80 packs you're going to open of the newest set by the time you finish the battle pass. So you're going to pull a lot of resources, and this is one of the key points I want to make as a budget player. If you want to access, and again, if you want to just play a few top tier decks, you don't need as many resources. If you're a player like I am that wants to play a lot of variety of decks, you have to acquire a lot of cards, and I also don't want to pay any money. So I need to be very careful with my resources. The in-game economy is pretty good, I will say. That's the one thing that's an improvement from PTCGO. I'm not sure that anything else is, but the economy is better. But you still have to be careful if you want to play a lot of variety of decks. So don't craft new cards. Don't craft cards for the newest expansion till you finish the battle pass, because you're going to pull a lot of cards as you open these packs. And yes, you do get credit for dusting cards, but the ratio varies. It's somewhere like 3 or 4 to 1. It costs you like 3 or 4 times more to craft a card than you get credit for dusting a card. So pull cards as much as you can and avoid crafting cards that you're going to pull in the decks as you move on. So wait to craft cards, the newest set, till you complete the battle pass. Okay, that is the biggest way to get ahead in this economy. It's not fun waiting, I'll grant you that. And if you grind, you will get through it faster. You can get through it in a month if you put some time in every day. But certainly 2 months very easy going. So you are rewarded for the patience. So as you get packs, you get credits as you move up, and then some of the tiers you also get cards. You get 1 pack here, 25 credits, so a lot less, but then you're pulling individual cards. I get 1 extra Roaring Moon to improve that deck, 1 Darkrai V, and a Darkrai V-Star. So you get cards along the way during the early tiers. It kind of alternates every other one. You also, when you get to the tiers that are multiples of 5, you get more packs and such. You get 5 packs instead of 1 pack as you move. You'll kind of see things vary. You will it depends on the battle pass, but here I think it's once you get to tier 16, you're going to unlock the last of the cards to boost up your Roaring Moon deck. I think you get your fourth Professor Sada's Vitality. So at that point, you can, and as you go along, you can play the deck from tier 0. You can upgrade it with any card in your collection, and as you get these new cards, you may want to upgrade your deck as you go along, or you can just wait to the end and do an upgraded deck at that point. And after you've passed that, you continue to get packs and credits as you move up, but it kind of drops some in reward. So as you go up, as you get when you get to the final end here, you will get what is called, I believe, a crate here. I think it calls it that someplace, which has 9 cards with higher rarity, which is a nice. You get a card, you get some more packs. So as you go up, like I said, I think it's 70 to 80 packs you'll open of the newest expansion. Then on the premium battle pass, you do get on tier 0, you'll get a deck again. Here you get a Gold Dingo EX deck, which is a nice one to have with some Curlias and stuff. And if you already have the Curlias and the Raltsas in your collection, which you may likely have a playset of if you've been playing this in the past, well, then you will get credit as those new cards get dusted. Okay, and again, you get some coins towards cosmetics, and you get 1,500 credits towards crafting some new cards, and you get some sleeves to go with it. And it's a similar structure. Well, what happens is you will get additional cards as you go up to upgrade the deck, as well as some other rewards like coins or crystals. They tend to give you some of the fancier art in the premium battle pass, which is nice, but of course playability, it doesn't matter, basic versus premium arts. And then instead of getting the credits, you will get crystals. I mean, you get crystals, which of course goes towards the shop, and that's good too, as you keep getting cards as you go up. You also see here you get a shirt and some credits here, but you get cards as you go up, and let's see where it tops out. You get your last new cards at tier 14, and once again, put these cards into the deck, make the deck a little bit better, and give it a try. And of course, you can play the deck as you get it, tier 0, add whatever cards you have in your collection or craft cards to add to it. And then after that tier, whatever I said, 14, when you stop getting new cards, you still alternate, or it's every 2 or 3, you're getting some crystals here on tier 17, you're getting some credits on tier 20, you get some coins on tier 19, but then you also get packs, and here on the premium battle pass, it's going to be a variety of packs from older sets. Here it is an Obsidian Flames pack. Here it is on tier 18. It is a Paldea Evolve pack. So a mix of older packs, and sometimes you will get even some of the special sets of the past, like 151 you probably get. You get some cosmetics as you go along and such. And then you will also get, at tier, I think, no, not, I didn't want tier 49. I think is it tier 40? Tier 40 is a special one in that it gives you a Paradox Rift, the newest set, another one of these crates with 9 cards. So that's the only time I believe it gives you cards from the newest set. So you want to go up, and then when you get to tier 50 here, you get a deck box, and like here's a 151 pack, the Obsidian Flames pack, kind of a mix of one of packs and a few crystals, coins, and credits. So anyway, this is the heart of the economy. Make sure, so first off, do your daily quests, especially until you complete the battle pass. If you feel like the rewards do drop off significantly after you've completed the battle pass, so if you stop worrying about the daily quest, that's fine. It still is to your benefit, though, to complete the daily quest that gets you the crystals. Okay, if you don't care about cosmetics like myself, don't worry about the daily quest on the left, and you probably have a ton of extra coins anyway, so you don't really most likely need that, and you can't convert the coins to anything else. You can't use coins to get cards at all. There's no way to do that in the game now, and I'm guessing they're not going to add that. So daily quests, get to tier 50 every battle pass. You should be able to do it very comfortably. If things change in the future, of course, I will comment on that. and wait if you can. You wait to craft cards for the newest set until you finish the battle pass. I know waiting's not fun, but it is you will be rewarded for it. Particularly, don't craft if you want to craft a few commons and uncommons since they're relatively cheap. That's not a bad thing to do. I've decided on particularly cards that are playable in multiple decks, right? Some trainer cards in particular, things like that, that are generally often uncommons. You'll get a good amount of use out of it, and it doesn't cost too much resources. The rare cards I find the way the packs are constructed, I pull a good number of rare cards, actually, a high number. So holding off of the rare cards is worth it because there's a decent chance you're going to pull some, and also the EXs, which are more expensive again. If you pull those, it saves you a lot, right? It costs you what 600 to craft credits to craft an EX. It's not terrible. And it's much better than the days of the Vs and the V Maxes. The economy right now with EXs is much better, and I'm glad. Hopefully things stay like that in the future. But again, there's a lot of EXs I would like to play. So if I could hold off on the 600 to craft whatever a certain EX is, if I pull it, then I have a copy of that EX I wanted, and then I can take the 600 credits and craft another card with it, which, there's always a lot of decks I would like access to. And if I sat down and played all the decks I wanted immediately, even with my being careful, I would probably run out of resources. So if you want access to a lot of decks, certainly be careful with it. And finish the battle pass. Then when it resets in a couple of weeks, I'll have a video on that in particular because with Paldean Fates, it's going to be a special one. I assume it's going to be like the one from last year where we're going to get 4 complete decks, and 2 probably World Championship decks they gave. But they didn't give us many packs from that newest expansion since it was a special one. So the rules for how to approach that one are going to be a little different. But Battle Pass, complete it, buy the Premium Battle Pass, finish your daily quests, and you'll be doing well in the in-game economy. If you have any comments, questions, please let me know in the comments section below, and have some fun playing Pokemon.